Professor Onai is so knowledgeable.
Hello there. My brother.
I hope those assignments were
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
There will be hardship, I'm sure of it. But I see triumph in the end.
A measured perception. Very wise. Nothing worthwhile is ever easy, and that is why such futures are worth striving for. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets. You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do.
I was wondering how you decided to teach divination.
The art of divination is an important yet often misunderstood branch of magic. Those of us who possess the sight are rare. When I was granted the opportunity to...
I see. Natty told me that you and she moved here from Uganda, where she had attended Wagadu.
Yes, Natsai and I had foreseen such a change, but did not know that you would be wise to it. And so, divining what is to come is not as simple as gaze.
I find it truly
Intriguing. You are a student at Hogwarts.
Of course, Professor.
I have enjoyed our conversation.
Descendo!
Excellent. I think you have it.
Accio! Repulso! Flipendo! Descendo!
At some point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed...
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
if you've a moment.
What is it? What's wrong?
Goblins, that's what. Ranrock's lot. Nasty creatures. Ambushed me, they did. Nothing's safe anymore. I need a little something. Something to protect me if I run into them again. Maxima potion, that would do it.
You're right, the world's not safe at the moment. It's best to take precautions. Here, use it wisely.
Oh, I will. You can be sure of that. Ranrock's lot won't take me down. And I've you to thank. Please, accept this gift in exchange for your help.
Revelio. Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
Hello. It's not often I see Hogwarts students here during the school year. I'm Priya Treadwell, at your service, and I sell a variety of travelling necessities.
Are you related to Nora Treadwell?
Why, yes, she's my wife. Brilliant historian. Did you know that she's pursuing Merlin's life's work?
I actually met her and she introduced me to her work. I'm involved in it now as well.
Oh, that's wonderful. Then you must be rather brilliant as well. At any rate, I hope that you'll think of me whenever you find yourself in need of travelling supplies. It's been a pleasure meeting you.
What do you have for sale?
Let's have a look, shall we? You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that. So nice of you to stop by.
Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
A favorite. Fastest Gryffindor.
Expelliarmus!
I wonder how we get into Black's office.
Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. While they sit around and hope to be the best, I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them, and I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
Strong competition? Could that have been a compliment, Imelda?
Go ahead, believe what you want. Makes no difference. Compliments make people soft. No one goes round telling me I did a fine job. And do I care? No. I say I'm the best, and that's all I need. So please, try to beat my record, 5th year, and don't be disappointed when you lose.
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
I'd say that was acceptable. Made it! Excellent. I'm getting the hang of this. Excellent. I'd say that was acceptable. Brilliant. Ha! Good. I've got this.
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
You said your reputation for talent put some people out. Like whom?
If you must know, I've had to deal with jealousy from members of my own house. When we were first years, Nerida Roberts and I spent loads of time on our brooms, pledged to fly every day. As my skill on a broom grew, rapidly I might add, Nerida suddenly didn't have time for flying practice. I tried to give her pointers. Poor thing spends all her time now dawdling by the lake, obsessed with mer people. I refuse to downplay... Anyway.
We'll see, won't we?
I half expected you to back down. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Another successful flight. I should let Mr. Weeks know.
Any news?
I'll be unrivaled at the next course.
Revelio! This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Fascinating, truly fascinating.
Excuse me, madam. I thought I heard you say something.
Yes, indeed. Talking to myself again. I find myself to be quite the engaging conversationalist since my husband passed. Madam Althea Twiddle, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Madam Twiddle.
You know, you might be interested in this. You young people love this sort of thing. My husband often ruminated on the mysterious statue just outside our hamlet. Some sort of archaic puzzle involving vases, he would insist. I stumbled upon it today when I had a burst of energy and extended my morning constitutional a bit longer than usual.
An archaic puzzle. Sounds fascinating.
You see, I suspected you'd be interested, and wait till I tell you about the rumours surrounding this particular... My husband Greveline, the man was intrigued by perhaps you could take.
Where can I find...
It's not far from Irondale.
If I happen to see it, I'll have a look. I should look into the statue Madam Twiddle mentioned. Hello, nice to meet you.
Oh, hello. The name is Porrick Haggerty, and this is my shop. What may I help you with?
I'd like to ask you about your shop, if you don't mind.
Certainly, that'd be fine.
What sort of products do you sell?
I sell all manner of beast products. I always found beasts interesting, and there's quite a market for them. Fancied I could make a profession out of it.
How long have you been living in Irondale?
All of my life. My sister and I were raised here. I stuck around. She had other plans.
I hear there's a goblin mine near here. Have you ever seen it?
I've been near it, but never in it. I could likely find some valuable beast products, but it's not worth the risk. Ranrock's loyalists are not ones to be messed with.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? Thank you for your patronage. Thank you for your patronage. Glad you were able to stop by.
Revelio.
I'd love a job at Gringotts if I didn't have to take one of those.
What do you have in store for me this time?
You'll enjoy your time.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
What's the point of toiling if it can be done?
The young today.
Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly. What are we looking for today? Thanks for stopping.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team. Could you remind me how the Daedalian keys work again?
When you spot or hear a flying key, you're to follow it back. I hope you follow, son.
I haven't been called Puffskein Dunking once since you brought me that venomous tentacular leaf. I think I am actually braver.
I should have known better than to buy something.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was, after you helped me with that. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing...
You and your concoction.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect that I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her... I was hoping you could...
Sounds simple enough. And who wouldn't want to go to Honeyduke's?
Ah, brilliant. Thank you. The passage is hidden behind the statue.
Couldn't you have someone...
They're not for sale, and so, Are
you asking me to...
Goodness! It's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honeyduke's is more than It's a sweets ingredient.
I'll see what...
Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my...
I'll need to get those dried billywigs things for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find. Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you. First, please allow me to apologise if I seemed a bit, although I hear your visit.
I suppose you could call it eventful.
Oh, of course not. In fact, my recent visit... Do you see that curious statue over there? We are fortunate to have a... Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most.
Revelio.
This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. Second, as macabre an idiot. You, however, I'm at my wit's end. In fact, I know. Perhaps you could start...
Why would I do this?
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk. And first, you know how to cast a dissolution. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. And I took advantage of it. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom.
Expelliarmus.
Aloha Mora.
Well done! You're in! Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one can... This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation.
This must be the prefect's bathroom. Aloha Mora.
They're saying that Ranrock's loyalists are preparing for a rebellion. Rude. Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and his lot wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have wands.
One of those goblins comes near me. I'll hand him his wand. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My marks in Professor Hecat's class are superb.
I don't think that's what that class is for.
Right. Why don't you leave goblins alone?
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well.
Best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled. Huh.
I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff. And Ravenclaw would not have...
Hello, Hamora. Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as Uddo. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the... But that does not explain the boggart. I am determined with...
It's definitely intriguing.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a... Now, remember...
How many statues are...
I don't know precisely. You have your work cut out.
You mentioned offering.
I did. Once you brought... Not every lock is as he...
Understood.
I appreciate it. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.